How should you introduce yourself? I'll give you a clue. Do not share your CV. No one needs to hear about where you studied and all the little jobs you've done to get to where you are now. No, instead, you should use the 3W approach. My name's Kyle Mercer. I help people speak with more confidence and impact. And if you stay to the end of this video, you're going to learn exactly how to introduce yourself with confidence. Now, the 3Ws are who, what, and why. The who is you. It's your name. When you stand up in front of a group, you've got to say what your name is. And I know this sounds really basic, but it's so surprising how many speakers fail to share their name. And without your name, your audience is not going to be able to look you up and find you on LinkedIn or find your website, and they're certainly not going to be able to refer you if they like what you did on stage. So don't overlook the importance of sharing your name with the room. The what is far more interesting. This is describing exactly what you do in one sentence. And the reason for one sentence is because you want it to be sharp, punchy. People have very limited attention span, and if you go on for lots and lots and lots of sentences about what you do, they probably will have switched off halfway through. Furthermore, this one sentence has got to be crystal clear. You don't want to be using any complex language or jargon that your industry uses. You want to have words that even a 10-year-old would be able to understand if you were describing your job to them. But also, this sentence has got to be sexy. It's got to show the benefits, the value that you bring to the table through your work. For example, instead of saying, I'm an accountant, maybe say, I help people pay less tax. Instead of saying, I'm a social media strategist, maybe say, I help people get seen and heard online. I even did this myself at the start of this video. Instead of saying, I'm a presentation skills trainer, I said, I help people speak with more confidence and impact. I'm sure you would agree that language is far more understandable and it's far more interesting than saying I'm a presentation skills trainer. So think about your profession, think about what you do. What one line could you use to describe the what? So we've got the who and we've got the what. Now comes the big one, the why. This is where you describe why you got involved in your career, why you're passionate about your profession. And the best way of doing that is by sharing a story that explains why you got into this field or why you care so much about what you do and helping your clients. So I'll give you an example of my story. I'm Kyle. And I help people speak with more confidence and impact. But the thing is, I used to barely have any confidence at all. When I was growing up, people used to say to me, Kyle, do you even speak? That's how shy and insecure I was. I even remember my first presentation. I literally stood up, said 2 words, and sat right back down. But what I learned is that if you're willing to learn the skills, practice, and get feedback, you can improve your communication skills. That's what I did. I would be relentlessly searching for new public speaking skills. I also practiced every single week, and I'd get feedback from so many different mentors to help me improve my speaking. Now, 7 years on from those 2 words, I'm now a European champion of public speaking. I wrote a 5-star book on the topic. I've even got my own business where I help and coach others. And that is what I care most about now. Helping others also overcome the fear they have so that they can find their confident voice. It helped me, and I know it can help you too. Hopefully, after hearing that story, you feel like you know me a lot better. You have an understanding of why I care about this topic and how I can potentially help you. And that's the power of sharing your why. It allows you to connect more, build a relationship with your audience, which sharing your CV simply can't do. The who, the what, the why is your key to introducing yourself with confidence. But here's the thing. If you don't have a confident sounding voice, if you sound quite scared and anxious while you're going through your 3 W's, they're not going to work for you. So here's a video on how to use your voice in a confident way. I wish you the very best for your next presentation, and I hope you now feel more confident about introducing yourself with confidence.